If you've gotten your car repossessed before, then this video is for you. Let's talk about it. You ready to make money online? Like, share, subscribe. In 2024, I made $112,000 with one membership and a little under $90,000 with one digital product. It's a fact. If you want to make money online, selling done for you digital products that you didn't create is the easiest thing to sell for beginners. I put together 7 digital products, literally high demand. These products are valued at over $800. I'm giving you access for only $47. Click the link in the bio and get access right now. First off, I want to say that no, my car did not get repoed right now. No, this is basically what happened when my car did get repoed. And I mean, it was so embarrassing. And I mean, let me know in the comments if you've ever gotten your car repoed, because it's so embarrassing, bro. It's so embarrassing. So basically, this is kind of like a story time. I want to kind of ease off of the, here's how to make money. Here's how to do. I want to ease off of that a little bit and just kind of show you my human side, right? So this was on a Sunday. I will never, ever, 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 ever forget this, right? This was on a Sunday. Just like any Sunday, I woke up. I turned my gospel music on throughout the whole house. This is something that me and my wife love to do on Sundays when we get dressed. It's the way that I grew up. When I grew up, my mom and my dad used to do that. So I grew up and I did the same thing. I go in the living room, I hit the surround sound, and I turn it, I blast it. So while we're getting dressed, we're hearing nothing but gospel music. So I'm not feeling no type of way. I'm not feeling negative. I'm actually feeling positive, right? Because like I said, I'm on my way to church. I'm getting dressed. I picked out my outfit like I was going to the prom. You know what I'm saying? I sat and I picked my outfit out. I had my tie. I had my, what's that called? Oh, my handkerchief. I had my suit. I had my colors coordinated. I had my shoes. Like I was ready to look good, right? I was ready to look good. You know how it feels when you walk out the house and you looking good, right? That confidence is sky high, right? So get in the shower, everything normal, nothing really out of the ordinary. Kids getting dressed, wife getting dressed. It takes us about, it took me about 30 minutes to get dressed. It took my wife about 5 hours to get dressed. Ladies, why do it take y'all so long to get dressed? I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyway, so we get ready. Everybody's ready. My son, my 2 daughters, my wife, we getting ready, right? And we walk outside the house, happy-go-lucky, ready to go to church, right? Now, at this time, we only had one car. Now, let me rewind a little bit before I even get to this point. We was in a position where we did not pay our car note. In fact, we could not pay our car note. It was like maybe 2 to 3 months had went by. You see, these are the reasons that I started selling digital products, because I got tired of living like this. So we missed a lot of payments with our car. Well, not a lot of payments, maybe like 2 or 3, right? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? We didn't pay for 3 months. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, this can't happen to me. Like, my car can't get repoed. It's me, baby. How can my car get repoed? Like, not me. I don't care if I don't pay for a year. My car not going to get repoed. Now, fast forward to what I was just saying. We walking out the door. Right? Happy-go-lucky, smile on our faces. Everybody happy. Nice sunny day. You know what I'm saying? And we go outside. Now, we only have one car. We go outside and we look in the driveway, and all of us kind of walk. We walk in, and then we looking around like, I said, nah, I'm tripping. So literally, I told my family, y'all, we tripping. We still sleep or something. Let's walk back in the house, close the door, sit down, and then get back up and walk back out the house, because, you know what I'm saying, our car is gone, but maybe I'm tripping. Maybe y'all tripping too. We walk back outside. The car is gone. Gone. Now, my first thought is, how's somebody gonna get me when I'm on my way to church, bro? I hadn't thought that I wasn't thinking, fool, you haven't paid the car note in 3 months. We were struggling. Really, really, really bad. Like struggling. I'm talking about struggling to where like we were eating egg sandwiches. Family of 5 eating egg sandwiches and drinking water because like at that time, my wife was working, I was working, but you know, we was like at that time we were in a place where just finances were just horrible. We owed everybody, you know, bills was behind and, you know, we just could not catch up at that moment. We just couldn't catch up. We didn't know what to do. So after we go outside, see our car is missing. My first thought is, well, let's go call the police, right? Let's go call the police because it has to be a way that, you know, we can call the police and they can get over here and maybe we can find our car. Now, here's the thing about me missing church. I'm a musician. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a musician at like 4 churches on Sunday. So when I'm not there, the church is different. You know what I'm saying? And when I say I'm a musician, I'm the organ player, which means, you know, if you've been to church, let me know in the comments. You know, the organ player is like without the organ player, the service is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I had to call all my services and let them know, hey, I might be late or I might not make it today, man. My car, I don't have a car to get there. So while I'm doing that, my wife calling the police. We making a police report. We make a police report, hang up the phone, and it's all good, right? So now we sitting on the couch and we like, damn, like our only car is gone. I look at my wife, and in that moment as a man, I just literally felt like a failure, bro. Because my wife started crying. It was really her car. You know what I'm saying? And my wife starts crying, and she was just in a place. And in this moment, I'm feeling like, damn, like there really is nothing that I can do right now. There's nothing I can do about this situation. Let me show you how to make money online like this. Now, if you want to make your first $500 online, and I'm going to show you for absolutely free, click the link in the description and I'll show you how to make your first $500 online while you sleep, even if you just started today. I'll see you there. So as I'm sitting there trying to comfort my wife, you know, I'm not trying to show any panic, but in this moment, I'm really panicking, you know, because I didn't really know what I was going to do. You know, my car never got stolen. At least in my mind, my car never got stolen before. I didn't know what to do. We made a police report. We got to wait now, right? So then I don't even remember how we found out that the car was repoed. I don't know if my wife called the car company or I don't remember how we found out that the car was repoed. I don't remember how we did that. But after we took our clothes off, we found out that the car was repossessed. First time ever. So now I'm sitting back like, damn. You know, I had always heard other people say that their car got repossessed, but I never thought that I would ever be in that type of situation. It's just something I never thought I would have to deal with. And so I remember, you know, we went to bed that night. Since it was Sunday, we figured like, okay, we got to wake up on Monday and we got to go get our car. Now, we didn't even know how much it was going to cost to get the car. You know what I'm saying? So we knew that, I mean, in that moment, we didn't have much money, so we had to borrow some money. And this is the worst thing ever, man, to be a grown man with a family and have to borrow money from your mom and your dad. She borrowed money from her mom and her dad. It was just a horrible situation, right? So me and my wife take the kids to school the next day. We get in the car, and the repo yard is about, I wanted to say like maybe an hour away from where we lived. Now, what we planned on doing is I borrowed my mom's car so we can drive her car up there together, and then she follow me back while I drive her car back. So, and this story gets worse, by the way. Like you won't believe what happened next. So make sure you stay to the end. It gets worse. So we go, pull up to the yard. The car is dirty as hell. I'm like, how has it only been here for one night? And it's like, it looked like it ran through a desert, you know? So we see the car, we pay for the car. I think it was like $500-600 in order to get the car out. I don't even remember. This was many years ago, so I don't remember all of the details. Now, we get in the car. Oh, actually, before that, let me rewind back a little bit more. Now, I'm kind of going all over the place, but y'all watch movies. Y'all know how this goes. So I go A couple days before that, I got my tires and my brakes done, right? So, but I went to the hood specialist because I didn't have that much money, you know? So I went to the hood specialist in the hood to redo my brakes. And, you know, if you know anything about brakes, you know that you got to take your tires off in order to fix your brakes, right? So this fool took my tires off and he put the lug nuts and everything back on the car, and the car was drivable, right? Now, this was the Wednesday before the Sunday that the car got taken. Now, let's fast forward back to me and my wife picking up the car. Okay, so we picked up the car, right? We picked up the car. She's behind me. I'm driving, and she calls me. I will never, ever. Now, this part, I will never forget. She called me, right? And I'm looking at her in the rearview mirror. I'm driving her car. She's driving my mom's car. And we're talking on the phone. And, you know, we was randomly talking about random stuff. You know, she's asking, how was the car driving? How's everything? And, you know, I'm like, okay, everything is cool. All of a sudden, bro, the tire, I'm in the middle lane. So I'm like, what? So if I'm in the middle lane, I'm not in the fast lane. I'm not in the slow lane. I'm in the middle lane. And it was only 3 lanes on the freeway. The tire comes off of the car while I'm driving. And I'm on the phone with my wife. So she's behind me and she's seeing my head do this. The car's still moving. We got 3 tires on the car. I'm driving. The car popped off the car. The tire popped off the car. Bounced, jumped over the overpass thing, and if I'm lying, I'm flying. Jumped over the overpass thing and bust out the windshield on a car on the other side of the freeway. Now, I'm in the middle of the freeway, 3 tires, car stopped, and now I'm like, what the hell is going on? Hella traffic behind me. You know, we have to call, you know, AAA, get our car towed. What we end up finding out is the people that actually got their car, that the tire hit their window, they didn't have insurance. So because they didn't have insurance, they couldn't do nothing to us. They had their own trouble that they had to deal with. But after that, we got the car fixed, and I never ever got my car repossessed again. Now, why did I tell that story? The reason I told that story is because, you know, this is realistic stuff. You know, people are going through stuff like this every single day. You know, times is hard for a lot of people right now, but they don't have to be that hard. You know, once you develop and learn high income skills. These are some of the reasons why I went towards digital products, because I got tired of going through stuff like this. I just got tired of living below my means, like literally. And, you know, and that's what happened. That's how my car got repoed. So I hope you enjoyed this story. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you got your car repoed. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.